I've got the world's biggest chainsaw bar ever. It's 12 feet long, and it can cut 4 trees at one time. Actually, that's more like 16 or 18 feet, isn't it? Totally joking on that. Welcome to the Metal and Wood channel. Professional Garden Tools. I talked with them quite some time ago, and I'm pretty sure they did follow my advice, because I think that everything now just has simply a TM for trademark. I told them that a garden in English-speaking languages grows potatoes and carrots and beans and tomatoes, and they laughed with me, and I'm pretty sure they changed it for the whole world. But we're going to take a look at this catalog. This is a remake of a video that I had out there. Eric Nickel, who's involved in a group of people that are chainsaw professionals and or enthusiasts or hobbyists or whatever. He asked me to stop using some phraseology, and I'm going to ask Eric for a little bit of help as well. There's a lot of negativism that turned into some drama and everything. It all started with some skepticism on some of my claims. I claim I've got professional grade chainsaws. They claim they got professional grade chainsaws. I happen to agree with them. I've been using chainsaws for 20 years. Have I done it on a professional scale, getting paid to do it? No. Have I done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours, maybe 1,000 or more hours? Yes. So I found some professional grade chainsaws, and there's a lot of secrets out there, and there's a parody of me that calls it mysteries, and it's a very good parody, but it doesn't give me any credit. So we need to get some credit where credit's due. Otherwise you can run into a copyright issue, because it's not completely understood to be a parody, and it needs to be mentioned as a parody, and then there needs to be a reference to it. Yeah, I'm okay with leaving it up. I think it's funny. It makes me laugh, and I don't mind pointing somebody to the parody. The parody's good, but I need some credit on that, and we need to keep it professional. I think the parody has comments in there that I'm a crack cocaine user, and in the comments, and whether or not that's even a joke, it doesn't even need to be up there. If my comments won't be left in place, and my comments are professional on that video, if my comments aren't going to be left in place, they're going to be deleted, and I'm going to be knocked off the channel for comments, then the comments need to be coming through professional. And then one comment says, oh, look how we stick together. Okay, well, you all stick together, but you don't know what you're dealing with here. You can be skeptical all you want, but you don't have a reason to be unprofessional and skeptical like that. That's an XT. I've got a couple of these XTs. I need to test them. I got some XPs from this company, but this company does not make my super high grade, super high level. By the way, I've talked some people into, I'm doing something, I've got a lot of nice projects coming. Let me just say that. I'll tell you as things move on. Hyde Power with a D. That's what happens with, you know, Chinese is a whole different language from English. And a lot of people really get good at their English over there. And here's a photograph that was taken with the bar not quite, the chain not adjusted, but you can see, at least you can see that that chain's got those holes in it for transferring the oil and carrying the oil. That's pretty cool, huh? So this company is a 4-story factory. They make their own cylinders, but I will give you full disclosure. I did see a cylinder on a video that came from Pharmatech that is not, of course it was made in this factory here. It was not, a lot of places supply Pharmatech. Pharmatech doesn't manufacture anything at this point in time, but they have some exclusives like 395 XP and 880s. So the cylinder was not up to full, exact, high standard quality as far as some extra slag or whatever you call it. So that's full disclosure. I did see a cylinder on YouTube. Nobody else at the time knew where the cylinder came from, but I did, because it's got a mark on it. And you're welcome in comments to ask me more about that, and if you have been watching the channel and paying a lot of attention to details, you might be able to pick up what I'm talking about. So this factory, everybody turns to this factory to base their quality level, because it's one of the only factories that have such a large selection of chainsaws and other equipment. I mean, that's a beautiful piece of equipment. I know in the United States we don't have necessarily so many curved, you know, curved, wire-driven, hose-driven, whatever, brush cutters, but that's pretty neat right there. I haven't used one yet, but I'm getting back to the topic at hand. Eric, let's do a reset on everything. Let's get the parody reference with credit. Let's get the comments cleaned up on that parody. You can't necessarily unlock my comments, but let's make sure the comments in the community towards me are professional. If they're not, I'm going to have to do what I have to do to defend myself, which means there will be drama and crap. I don't want the drama. I wish I wasn't put in this position. I wish that one comment that came to me about my stuff being over twice as expensive. It's not over twice as expensive. So let's keep everything honest. And if anybody wants to do some parodies and question and skepticism, that's fine. But let's keep it professional. If the comments aren't professional, let's curb them and clean them up. And same goes for me. I'll commit to doing that too. You asked me to stop using one phrase that I coined, and I'll stop for now. I mean, if we can't do a reset, then you know, we'll do whatever we both got to do. You know, you can do parodies of me with crack cocaine pipes or something, whatever you want to do. But let's not make it full of drama and hate. These are some nice chainsaws. I got a few of these if anybody wants them. I'm going to close because I'm just dragging on and on and on and on and on. That's the only drugs I use right there. Good supplements. Take care, everybody.